Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like bolsters and blocks. Let's just take a few moments to sit, to close our eyes, to try to tune in, be aware, be conscious, and be in the present moment. As you are here in the present moment, just notice and feel breath, body, heart, life, our environment and surroundings. Feel grounding as your sit bones root you firmly into your mat. Thankful for each breath. Thankful for each heartbeat. Thankful for each day. Each opportunity to live, to thrive, to be free and happy. Notice air as it enters and exits the tip of your nose. Feel the sensations while sitting, while being still, while relaxing, and just really observing. Wherever you are, whatever time it is, we are all connected by being in the present moment. Gratitude for this moment. Gratitude for time, for breath, for everything around us and within us. We'll all slowly lie down on our belly. Prop your head, chest, maybe even the belly of the mat. Try to come into this Sphinx pose. Try to relax your hands, relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. Also soften the neck and the face. And just breathe As you breathe, feel the stretch in front of the belly, that mild stretch in the rectus abdominis. Notice and feel the sensation on the chest, on the spine, on this back bend. We try to counter the effects of rounding our spine, of sitting. As you stay here, try to relax the feet as well. Relax your legs and soften the groin. Sphinx pose is a very good way to improve posture. A very good way to apply acupressure on our kidney meridian. Improve health of our kidneys, our giant filters that make sure that water in our body is clean, that supports our other organs. Watch the breath as you stay here. Watch the sensations in your physical body. Watch emotions come and flow. Just watch the mind. Just breathe. As we stay here applying long static holds to improve the health and strength of the spine, just fully listen. Just hold space. Try to drop any judgments. Just really listen, release, and relax. Take an inhale, energize the hands, the arms, walk the hands closer to you. Slowly lift the hips up, spread the knees wide apart, bring the toes together. We'll come into our child's pose. Just rest your forehead on the mat or bend one of your elbows, rest the forehead on your arm. Or if you wish, you can place your arms beside you, pointing the fingers back. Notice the stress, the healthy stress that this gives your hips. Allow your spine to round. Try to sink in as much as you can. And just relax and breathe. Let go of what does not serve you, of what will not be helpful for your practice. Take an inhale, slowly lift the hips. We'll come into our all fours. We'll place our right leg in front, placing the right knee behind the right hand, sliding our left knee as far back as possible. Try not to collapse to the sides. If there's a space in between the right hip and the mat, you can try to support your right thigh with a prop. You can place a bolster in front of you towards the left side. See if you can place your right elbow on top of that bolster. Can you bring your palms together in front of the chest? See how it feels to come into this twist. Just relax your face, relax the neck. Notice the stretch also in front of your body. Notice how the tissues in the back, the tension, the tightness are melting at each moment that we are here. Notice the space that you have started to create for the chest. Notice the massage that is happening throughout your torso. We try to allow ourselves to be squeezed, compressed, stretched in this practice, so that we try to introduce balance and improve the flow of energy in our body. Slowly place the left hand on the mat and gently move the bolster now towards the center of your mat, and then walk your hands away from you. And then we'll rest our chest. We'll rest our head on the props for support. You can gaze towards your right shoulder. You can just rest your forehead. Just rest here in awareness, noticing the physical sensation in front of your left thigh, deep on the outer right thigh, on the inner legs. Try to find softness. Try to relax and just breathe, slow, steady breaths. Take an inhale and slowly walk the hands closer to you. We'll prop ourselves up. Feel the stress on the lower back. See if you can try to come into a gentle, compassionate back bend. Can you place your right hand beside you? Maybe you might need a block. Lift the left arm up and we'll side bend towards the right side. And just notice the stretch on the left side of your body. You can also place the left hand behind the left ear, or if there's too much tension on the left shoulder, you can just place the left hand behind you. The important thing here is that you feel this side bend and the stretch, the tension in front of the left thigh. Just relax, just soften. Try to lean back as you bend to the right side. Notice how we're able to move your spine in different directions here. A forward fold, a rotation, a side bend, a back bend. Slowly come up. Now see if you can bend that left knee. If your left hand can reach for the inner left foot, maybe you can bring the left foot closer to your torso and feel that stretch in front of your left thigh. Just relax. Breathe into the sensation. Feel the body. Feel the stretch and the stress. Slowly let go of the left foot. Very gently. And then very, very carefully we will swing our left leg forward. Now can you step both feet on the mat as wide as you can, and then we'll windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Just feel the slide and glide on our hips as we have placed our body into shapes that will strengthen our bones, our cartilage, our ligaments, our fascia. Can you step both feet on the mat? Take an inhale and lift the hips up. You may bring the chin close to the chest or drop the head back, whichever feels comfortable. As you exhale, rest the pelvis again on the mat. Take an inhale again, lift the hips up. And as you exhale, we'll rest the pelvis on the mat. Last one here, lift the hips up. And again, we'll rest the pelvis on the mat. Now we're going to cross our legs. Place the right leg on top of the left. If there's a space in between the right knee and the left ankle, you can place a prop. Inhale, lift the arms up. And as you exhale, we'll place the left hand on top of the right knee and the right hand behind us. We'll come into a twist, gazing towards the right shoulder. Just notice the breath. Notice if this gentle twist is accessible for your body and comfortable for the neck. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, we'll face the torso forward, and then gently fold forward. You can come down on your hands, maybe the forearms. Maybe your forehead can rest on a block or two. Depends on how much your body allows you to fold forward. Please don't pull, please don't push. Don't exercise any effort of doing. Just Stay here and be. Instead of bringing a mindset of intensity, assertion, all of those yang aspects of our being, we try to bring with us yin aspects of yielding, accepting, relaxing, releasing. Just notice the breath. Just notice the body. Where else and how else can you introduce softness, grounding, rooting, stillness, and relaxing? To balance all the assertiveness, the intensity that comes with being achievers, go-getters. There's a place and a time for everything. And in order to balance that aspect of us that aims, that aspires, we also need to find moments of rest so that we can try to cultivate motivation, passion, creativity. Our best ideas do not come when we are tired. The rested mind and heart and body usually brings out the best in us. The best ideas, the best performance. Just breathe, just relax. Feel the release, the decompression of tension in the back, in the outside of our hips. Feel the energy flow, the transition from being in that sympathetic state to the parasympathetic state of our nervous system. Our rest and digest aspect. Try to use the time here to connect to the voice within you. To know the real you. Just relax. Slowly take an inhale. Slowly and gently we'll prop ourselves up. And we'll gently make our way to lie down vertebrae by vertebrae, and untangling our legs, placing our feet wide apart, just lying down, resting our spine. You can also step the feet wide apart and windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Feel the release on the inner groin. Feel the release on the glutes. And when you're ready, can you roll so that you can lie down on your belly? Can you peel the head, peel the chest off the mat? Again, we come into our Sphinx pose. Can you see if you can straighten the arms and lean on the hands? Apply that progressive intensity, that acupressure on the lower back, this back bend. On your next breath, can you lift your hips up? Can you spread the knees wide apart, bring the toes together, and we come into our child's pose. Feel the space along the belly. Feel gravity pulling you towards the mat. Just breathe. Can you take an inhale? Can you lift yourself up into your all fours? Gently swing the left leg forward. And can you try to move the right knee as far back as you can? Again, if you need a prop under the left hip to ground that left hip, you can place a soft prop like a bolster, a pillow. Can you place a bolster in front of you close to the right hand? Can you place your left elbow on top of the bolster? We're going to rotate facing towards the right side. And can you place your hands together in front of the chest and gaze towards the right side, or maybe gaze towards the ceiling? Come into this twist. Try to relax your face. Try to relax the chest. Try to soften and feel. Be honest how you feel. It's always good to be honest to ourselves, honest what we can take on, honest on our limitations. Honest on where we are and where we want to go. We don't have to be really great at something to start, but we can start now so that we can achieve greatness at something. That's part of being honest to ourselves. Sometimes we are waiting for the right timing. Within our hearts, we know that we want to start. But because of comparing ourselves, because of a lot of externalities, we do not start. Slowly place your right hand on the mat. Gently move your bolster towards the center of your mat. We come down on our forearms. Maybe rest our chest, our head on the bolster. Maybe we can gaze towards the left shoulder. Just relax here. Notice the stress that is penetrating very, very deep into the outer left hip. Notice how this also opens up the tissues on the inner legs as well as the front of the right thigh. Try to relax, try to soften, try to let go. Release all of the blockages to our joy and happiness. Just try to notice the physical sensation. Try to notice how it feels to be here in the present moment. Can you take an inhale? Slowly, you'll prop yourself up. Walk the hands closer to you. Try to imagine the crown of your head reaching towards the sky. Try to imagine your spine coming into a gentle back bend. Try to feel that stretch in front of the right side of your body. Place your right hand beside you, the left hand beside you. You can place that left hand on top of a prop. And we'll gently lift the right arm up and side bend towards the left side. If this is too much for the right shoulder, you can just swing the right arm to the sides and towards the back of your body. Maybe holding on to the left side of your body. The important thing here is that you feel that stretch on the right side of the body. So the whole right side is being stretched. And just enjoy being here as we work on as many tissues of your body as possible. Try to lean back as you bend to the left side. Just try to relax. Try to soften. Can you take an inhale, lift the right arm up. Can you see if you can try to point that right hand behind you? See if you can bend the right knee. See if your right hand can reach the top of that right foot. See if you can bring the right foot closer to the torso. A lot of stretches happening here. A stretch in front of the right thigh. That stress on the outer left thigh. Slowly we'll let go of the right leg. And then we'll very, very gently just try to see how we can come into a cross-legged position with the left leg on top of the right. You can place a bolster in between the left knee and the right ankle. See if you can lift the arms up. And as you exhale, you'll place the left hand behind you and the right hand on top of the left knee. Come into a gentle twist, gazing towards the left shoulder, relaxing our face, relaxing our body. We take this time to remind ourselves that we are perfect souls, that we are enough, that we deserve to be loved, and we ourselves should like ourselves, love ourselves, appreciate ourselves. Take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to face front and then fold forward. You can come down on your forearms. You can stack props to rest your forehead. We come into our square pose, decompressing our lower back, releasing tension in our middle back and our shoulders, and applying this very deep and strong stress on our thighs, our glutes. Just relax the feet, relax the legs, and breathe. Nothing that you need to do, no effort that you need to exert. Just allow body weight to do all the work and gravity. Only thing you need to do right now is to observe everything that is happening around us, everything that is happening within us. Just observe, be conscious and notice. Breathe, feel, and enjoy this cherishable moment. Take an inhale. We'll gently prop ourselves up and then make our way to lie down on our back, vertebrae by vertebrae, untangling our legs. Lying down, resting the spine, resting the pelvis, resting our legs. Can you bend your knees and hug the knees to the chest? Can you bring your arms out to the sides and allow your knees to come down on the right side? You can gaze towards the left shoulder. You can keep your arms out to the sides or up and overhead. You can gaze towards the left or towards the ceiling. You can do any adjustment that your body is asking you to do. You can lower the knees and notice how that targets different aspects of the spine of the back. You might feel a gentle back bend as you lower down the knees. Or you can also raise the knees higher and then notice a forward fold, a bit of a curve. On the spine. Or you can just keep the knees in center, in line with the hips. We appreciate all of these subtle sensations, the little details in life. How we're able to magnify our experience of life, of being in the present moment. Slowly bring the arms beside you. We'll gently bring the knees back to center. We'll hug the knees to our chest. You can transfer your props over to the left side as we gently bring our knees down on the left. Keep our arms spread like a letter T or up and overhead. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the right shoulder. Again, you can explore and move the knees higher or lower. Add any support as needed. Just relax here. Notice and feel the transformation in your body, in your heart, in the mind. The positive shifts, the improvement, the progress. Progress is a result of showing up. Of consistency. Of good habits. Give yourself credit for your progress, for everything that you have been putting in, for everything that you have been trying, and most importantly, for showing up. Slowly bring the arms to the sides. Bring the knees back to center. Hug the knees to the chest. Use this as a gesture, a friendly symbol to your body of love, kindness, and compassion. Slowly straighten the legs. Have your feet wide apart, arms beside you, palms facing up. We take rest in our Savasana. Slowly bring awareness back into your body. Take a deep breath. Can you introduce movements to your fingers and toes? Can you rotate your ankles and wrists? Can you gently bring your arms up? Bring the legs together, point the toes as you give yourself a nice long stretch. Feel the rib cage flare. And then can you bend your knees and hug the knees to the chest? Can you bring the left arm up? Allow the knees to come down on the left side. You may round your spine. Slowly use your right hand to push your body to come up. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Elongate the spine. Have your shoulders above the pelvis, the ears above the shoulders. Try to bring the chin in a bit. How do you feel now? Thank you for allowing me to serve you. It is always an honor. The light in me bows down to the light in you. I wish you an abundance of health, wealth, happiness, peace, love, joy, positivity, all the good things to flow into your hearts, into your lives, into your homes. Please stay strong. Please stay safe. Namaste.